Well, today is a special day. We've got 4 crews going out on the road to do some rebuilds or upgrades to air carts or drills, and we're all got to get it done today. Farmers are ready to go. The weather's nice out. We just got to get all this done, and so we've packed up. We're probably the last one out of town, but we're going down to Britton, South Dakota, and we're going to track our adventure, and we'll get you guys all the updates as we go. And we're on the road. Are you ready for this? So we've got a 2-man team here. Actually 3. We got 3 guys. Garrett, myself, Matt, and Russell. You can get some work done today? All right, good. Because we're gonna need you.
Oh yeah.
The place we are going to be for a while. We're here at the SDX job. This is a 40-foot machine, 7.5-inch spacing. This is one we rebuilt 2 years ago. He does a lot of fertilizer, or he doesn't do a lot of fertilizer. He does do fertilizer through these diffusers, and it broadcasts fertilizer all over the rows, which causes a lot of corrosion here. And so our initial idea of how to do the pivot didn't hold up. This was one of the earlier ones we did, and we are warranting these things out. You can see that some of them had to be heated up just to get the bushing and the pin out, but these bolts were brand new 2 years ago. Look at that. They're just solid rust now. So just a big problem with fertilizer dust. And well, we're gonna make it better. We've got a new idea, a new solution that'll include greasing. At least you can purge the pivot, we think, of dust and fertilizer. Unfortunately, it's really sloppy. They had about 6 inches of snow here about a couple days ago, or a week ago, and now it's melting. So the weather's nice, but it's going to be really sloppy. I can hear you. There you are. Yep, and then he's of course checking out the tractor in the mud. But yeah, this is going to be quite a project again, but we'll get her done. Might be another trip down after we get some different parts, and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, we got the toys to keep the boys happy.
Daddy, can I have my cookie? More of my cookie.
Sure. Okay, we're at a stopping point. We're gonna grab some food since we're pretty hungry here for lunchtime. But what we're doing is we're changing out these pivots right here for this press wheel arm pivot so they don't seize up. We can grease them. And we're doing that by putting a greasable bolt in here, and then a greasable pin, and then some bushings and seals. So the bolt looks like this. See the grease zerk there? And then the hole. And then here's one with the pin on it. So this pin has a cross hole so the grease can get in that cavity. Before it was grease, you couldn't grease it. It was impossible. Here's some seals. And we're doing these kind of bushings right now. But only got 3 done. Garrett is definitely staying way ahead of me. He's about a third done on the front rank, getting parts off, getting them cleared. We are just really sick of slopping in the mud. So anytime you drop something, it gets it real nice and dirty. And this guy, what are you doing? Someone's enjoying the mud. Crashed. So let's have some food and get some more energy back to us, and we'll get going again. Back to work. There's that one. Everything goes great until, see this beautiful Milwaukee tool? You drop it in the mud, then everything's not great. Whoop. Did you think that was funny? Were you laughing over here? Yep, that's what I heard. We are about to wrap up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or so rows. Sun is going down. Yes, we are slow, but we've got a method and figured out. And Garrett's not slow. I'm slow. This guy's slow. Yeah, don't criticize the help. Garrett's actually been doing a good job. But we are learning some things, and we've had to do a lot of disassembly to get to this point. And we're going to be here tomorrow to get more done. This was my tractor when I was Russell's age. So Russell's almost 5, and I had this tractor when I was almost 5. So that was like 32 years ago. Insane. I'd actually had duals on the back. I took them off for him. But with all this muck, man, I should have probably left the duals on. What do you think, guys? Probably should have left the duals on, because this thing's almost getting stuck. I think it got stuck over there, didn't it? Yeah. But we're managing. It's making it barely. But that is our reused parts wagon. There we go. Last one for the day. Right here. I need to put anti-seize on that hub. All right, day 2. It is the morning, and we are pulling in the yard here to get some more rebuilding done. You know where you're going? Okay, it looks like you're driving in the mud.
Looks like they drove off the grain trucks.
A little colder today. We got a little wind as well. The sun's just coming out, so that feels good. But Garrett is buried in the middle of the machine again. He must like it in there. His brother Chadrin is on his way, so we're gonna get some extra help today. And we've got these rows pretty well prepped to put new parts in.
Yep.
And that's gonna be the next thing. I'm trying to do half of a rank at a time.
Gotcha.
And this rear one is a lot easier to do.
Gotcha.
All right, let's get back to work. We're all about improving things and also suggestions for improving things. Too bad this machine is out of production, but if I could go back in time and talk to the engineer who was designing this machine, I would suggest a couple things, but one specifically that I'm working on right now is clearance for this bolt. We've got the depth adjuster set all the way back. As you can see, it can't go anymore. If you go up, it gets worse. This is where your gauge wheel attaches to. But please tell me why this couldn't have been cut out just a little lower. Just a little lower. Even a half moon cutout would have been amazing. We could have driven the pin from this side through there. You could get a socket on here. You could do a lot of things with that just little bit of cutout. I don't think it would have affected the strength enough to matter. So there's my suggestion for the Case IH engineers who did this 20 years ago. Too bad, too late, but maybe next time. I'm sure you guys have lots of suggestions for me, just like these pivots. We're improving these. We tried, first try, you know, worked okay, but we've got a better way to do it now, so we're doing it. Only Only 3 rows left to disassemble, and we're done disassembling this machine. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Let's go check on what the what Shorty's doing over here. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What's stuck now? Oh man. That's stuck. Is your tractor stuck? Oh no.
This is stuck too.
Oh, that doesn't look stuck. It looks like it ran out of fuel.
Yep. They don't have any more cans of fuel, just gas.
Just gas? You don't? Can you put gas in a diesel engine?
No.
No, even you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Why would you ever put gas in a diesel engine?
Yeah.
That would be dumb.
Yeah, I would break it.
You would break it. That's right. Daddy doesn't have any dummy kids, does he? Well, it's dark now. We are gonna get out of here. We actually had to compile all the leftover parts so they could move the drill later. Job well done. Thanks to the guys that helped us today. All right, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We are back here next to Watertown, South Dakota. Day number 3 on this SDX drill. We had to wait about 2 weeks because the weather was so bad. They got 5 inches of snow after we left. And then there's been rain. And thankfully we had some time before he needed a seed. So now we're back at it. We have very little time to get this done. And we've got Chad back here helping me. And then Isaiah on the other end, who is, both of them are making dreams come true. So we've got all these press alarms installed now. And we're gonna be putting in the closing alarm pivots. Right now we're just clearing them all right now. You can see that some of them are cleared, some of them still are not. We've got a special tool helping us get the real stuck ones. We did get new scrapers on this thing kind of last minute. The farmer said, yeah, since we got everything off, let's get those done. This is really cool, guys. This is our new SDX scraper. We've got a lot more hard surfacing right here. Case adds about 2 to 3 welds where we go all the way to the bottom edge. And then we also come up the leading edge. What that does is it keeps it from wearing down as the disc is rotating and rubbing right here. It keeps this edge from wearing down too fast and this moving in towards the disc. Then your space between your disc and your scraper gets too thin, and this can happen. It can actually rub on your seed tube there, so that's not good. But then it also keeps this part wearing a long time too. This is where it engages the ground, and this will get worn and cause a hook and plug. So that's in there. The discs were still good. Not a whole lot of acres on this machine. These pivots are holding up really good. We put those in 2 years ago. We're changing these to greaseless. Just a really tough situation with the fertilizer dust, and our greaseless idea on this SDX drill did not work like planned. And then he's also putting on new wireless blockage sensors. So he had Intelligent Ag. They were the old style sensor from like 8-9 years ago. And he's upgrading to the new style sensors, which they have a program to do that. For not a whole lot of money, you can get them updated, and now you've got a better sensor. All right, we'll talk later. It's really windy out here though. Wow. Now it's time to put on the disc. We've got most of the discs staged in here. I'm gonna run through. There's the caps here. There's the bolts. Put a little anti-seize on them. I check them with a torque wrench a couple times, make sure my settings are right on the impact, and get to town. I got that one lucky. Hey Isaiah, how's it going over there?
Fine.
You want to just hang out down there for a while?
Yeah.
All right, whoever installed this disc for me, thank you. Next one. We almost had a golden hour sunset, but the clouds stole it from us. But good day so far, and we're excited to get home, or to get to our next stop. We're gonna stay in Watertown, South Dakota, and then we're gonna have a job in Beardsley, Minnesota. It's a 24-row John Deere drill. That should go really fast. The three of us will knock that out in one day. All right, appreciate you, especially if you're farmers. We're here to help you keep farming. For all of you who aren't farmers, thank you for helping us keep farmers farming. God bless. Take care, bye.